Paradarts is a non-profit organization that ensures inclusiveness throughout the entire darting community. Here are 3 rules from the National Darts Federation of Canada in regards to paradarts. One of the rules is a crutch shall be considered a part of the player's foot and at the point of contact of the hockey. Another NDFC rule is designated retriever, if required, means an individual designated to retrieve darts from the board on behalf of the thrower. One of the most important rules is if a player is unable to stand due to a physical disability or physical injury, requires the player to adopt a non-standing position, example, wheelchair or similar form of support, like a chair. Other than how you're positioned at the hockey, there are really no other major differences in play. Here are the approved dartboard setup parameters for paradarts. The dartboard from the bullseye must be 4 feet 6 inches from the ground, or 1.37 meters, and a hockey must be 7 feet 9 1/4 inches, or 2.37 meters. The information I'm about to provide in regards to the positioning of the wheelchair, which also include but not limited to electronic scooters and or electric wheelchairs, is that in my opinion. Please refer to NDFC or refer to WDDA rules. In this section, I'll be highlighting the position of the wheelchair with a raised hockey. The rear wheel and the front wheels of the wheelchair must not pass the hockey. If there is no raised hockey, the rear wheel and front wheels of the wheelchair must not pass the throw line. In this example, the wheelchair is locked and the positioning of the body is irrelevant as long as the wheels do not pass the throw line. When forward facing the dartboard with your wheelchair, scooter, and or electronic wheelchair, the rear wheels must not pass the raised hockey but can lean against it. Once the wheelchair is locked in position, the player is at liberty to move in whatever position they like, including leaning forward just like a standing player. If there is no raised hockey, the wheelchair, scooter, and or electronic wheelchair rear wheels where they touch the ground cannot pass the throw line. Raised hockey or no raised hockey. Once a player is locked in position, they can position their body in any way they see fit to throw their darts. The chair positioning demos I am providing in this video are those of my opinion. If there are any disagreements, please refer to NDFC rules or WDDA rules. In regards to a raised hockey, when positioning yourself with a chair or a sitting stool, the legs can lean against the hockey but cannot go over it. Placing a chair sideways or a sitting stool where there is no raised hockey, the legs or wheels cannot go over the throw line. Placing a chair or a sitting stool in a forward position gets a little contentious. Please refer to WDDA rules and or NDFC rules. But a chair legs can go over a raised hockey by about 2 inches or 5 centimeters. This way here, the front torso or the front hip of the body is behind the hockey line. As you can see from this example, the chair is approximately 2 inches or 5 centimeters in front of the hockey line. And there's a vertical line here displaying where the front hip of the player begins. This positioning of the person in this chair is very similar to the position of someone was sitting in a wheelchair. Raised hockey or no raised hockey, the chair and or sitting stool position remains the same. These sample throws are being done with me sitting in the chair facing the dartboard. After sitting or standing, the throws felt the same to me. After making this video, I am urging all fellow dart players from C to C to C, in their local legions, their local clubs, their local halls, to have the capacity to lower at minimum one dartboard when needed to a 54-inch height, as per the WDDA and NDFC rules in regards to paradarts. This will allow full inclusiveness of darts. There's no reason why darts is only for standing people. In a standing or sitting, the dart quality is just as good as one or the other, if at times even better. By doing so, I am of the opinion that Canada will be a better place to bring out the best dart players in the world, to even challenge those at the PDC in standing, and now including in sitting format against a standing player like Michael Van Guren or even the Jeff Smiths of the world. So please, lower at minimum one dartboard. Allow everyone to play. This sport is unique in such a way that it's inexpensive. Darts could be lent, flights could be lent, so that everyone can play and everyone can try. And we all know that when we play a sport, it brings a smile to our face and allows us to feel part of a group, part of a team. That's more important now than ever before. So please, lower some of your dartboards. Access to the wheelchair was made possible by my good and long-time friend, Alain Bézinet. Thanks for watching the Canadian Darts Review channel. If you like my channel, click on like. If you'd like to subscribe, click on subscribe. I'm an independent reviewer, which means it's a hobby, and when I have the funds, I review these products. So if you're aware of any products, darts related, that are made by Canadians or for Canadians in Canada, please drop me a line in the comment field. Thanks for watching. Stay safe.